Hey, let's talk about the TimK Effect before I go to bed. So I got some numbers here. Let's go over them. What effect does TimK have on a YouTube channel? Mine is probably the smallest channel out there, and the effect is dramatic. So why are all these chuckleheads dropping TimK in the name and in the titles, and why are they hashtagging him and all this other shit? Why do they want him to come on their channel? Why are they constantly like talking shit about him? And well, you can come defend yourself on my channel whenever you want. Let's look at the numbers, and this will all be real clear why all these assholes and simps are out there talking shit, just trying to goat him into a conversation on their channel. So in the last 80 weeks I've had a YouTube channel. My totals for the 80 weeks are 156 subs, 21,000 views. Now, most of those views are actually shorts, and then 752 hours. So over the course of 80 weeks, I had 752 hours, 21,000 views, and 156 subs. Now let's look at the last 7 days after I added Tim like 4 days ago. I added Tim to a title like 4 days ago. I started talking about Tim 30 days ago, and that's where I really saw the uptick. Was right at the end of January when I was talking shit about the Angeles YouTubers and mentioning Tim. So in the last 7 days, I got 90 subs. So out of 156 over 80 weeks, in the last week I got 90 because I put TimK in the title. I got 7,000 views in the last 7 days. So 21,000 views over 80 weeks, 7 in the last 7 days. That's 1/3. So 90 subs out of 150, 9 out of 6, or it's actually about 160. So 9 out of 16, that's like almost half the subs in 1 week because of TimK. 400 hours. So that's over half the hours of time viewed in 1 week out of 80 weeks of having a YouTube channel. That's the TimK effect. That's why all these chuckleheads, all these assholes, all these fucking simps are out there dropping his name every second they can, every time. And then they talk a little shit about him, hoping to get him to come comment, hoping to get more content, hoping to get him to come on their channel, hoping this, hoping that. Well, thank you, Tim. I don't need to mention your name anymore after this. I'm not out there trying to grow my channel in that way, or, really in any way, shape, or form. My channel's there. If people want to find it, they find it. If they don't, they don't. It's not the likes, subscribes, and views and all that. That's not how I plan to measure my success or failure on YouTube. I know that's how most people do it, but I'm not in it for the money. I'm not in it for this. I'm not in it for that. I'm in it to doing YouTube to be a useful tool for me. And it has been. And I hope it will continue to be. But it is what it is. And those are the numbers. So now you know. You know why these chuckleheads are out there talking shit. And if you know that that's why they're talking shit, can you really believe anything they say? I mean, honestly, if the more shit they talk, the more views they get, the more money they get. So they're just professional shit talkers. And we've already proven they're liars. So when I meet people in Angeles City who tell me, Tim's going through this, Tim's going through that, Tim's going through this, and it's all lies. Those lies are there because simps, mud crabs of Angeles City, the mud crabs of Angeles City, want to pull somebody back down into the bucket so they can get on top of them. And they're just losers. If you like watching losers, enjoy it. Have a great night.